morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Um, I'm gonna just go ahead and discuss some of the things that I learned over the last couple of days. They say that it's not good to live in the past, but sometimes I agree with one of my friends, Andre Bland. He's always talking about sometimes you have to look back in order to understand how far you've come. And I had the fortune of it was kind of spur of the moment. Me and my twin brother, we ended up going down to Tucson to go visit with some family. I got to go have dinner with my daughter and everything, and you know, it was just weird because I kept getting hit with all these floods of um, memories, and I was kind of overwhelmed at a couple of points. You know what I mean? Because like some of the thoughts and memories that I had, they weren't exactly pleasant. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I have indeed come a long way. I come from pretty humble beginnings. I lived in a small town, or I basically was raised in a small town, Douglas, Arizona, for a very long time. And it's weird the progression that I've made, not just in my own personal growth, but also spiritually. It's cool when you're growing up and everything. I've been blessed to have such great role models, great leaders. Not just my parents, but also like aunts and uncles that have always like looked out for me and took me under their wing when times were difficult, when times were rough. And it's starting to come full circle. You know what I mean? Um, there was a time when like my grandparents, when I was a baby, that they helped to raise me. And as I got older, I ended up having to help take care of them before they passed away. And it's no different with my parents. We have to give back. You know what I mean? And like, one popular misconception is that like I'm well kept. Some people have this idea that I have everything like going for me. I have like so much support and so many resources and everything like that. But these are things that ended up having to struggle for and fight for myself. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I'm by no means standing here trying to act like I'm a perfect parent. I'm not a social media guru or anything like that. I'm just trying to share with you some of the wisdom and experiences that God has imparted on me. And like I said, it's no different. I went to my aunt and uncle's house, and it's just kind of crazy because they were in the process of loading up a huge trailer, um, donating a bunch of stuff. They were just trying to get rid of everything. And as I'm helping to load and everything, one, I had my tia like on my butt constantly, like, mijo, you're gonna get yourself dirty. You're gonna get yourself dirty. And I'm just like, does it really matter? You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather get dirty than have her like stress herself out. You know what I mean? I don't want her to go out of her way when it's not necessary. And like I said, it goes back to the fact that when I was younger, she helped take care of me. I remember California. I remember California, but as we're loading up this truck, they're getting rid of all these memories. There's like sewing machines and paperwork and old documentation, photos. And it was just like I said, it was just a flood of memories. But sometimes you have to learn how to let some of these things go. It's just like learning how to let go of toxic behaviors. You know what I mean? Breaking generational curses, breaking cycles and everything. So like I said, I didn't intend to drag this out. I just wanted to go ahead and drop that little nugget of information, something that I learned the last couple of days. And I hope no matter where you are, you guys are blessed, that you're doing well, you're prospering. By all means, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out. Um, it's Daniel. Just take care of yourself, and I'll do the same.